The 1965 film presents a grand retelling of the life of Jesus, capturing pivotal moments from his humble beginnings in Bethlehem to his profound ascension from the Mount of Olives. George Stevens, the driving force behind this ambitious project, dedicated himself to an extensive research process that informed every aspect of the film. His commitment extended beyond the script, as he traveled the globe to find the perfect locations that would bring authenticity to the narrative. The film faced numerous challenges, including budget constraints and production delays, which tested the resolve of the entire team. Despite these difficulties, Stevens remained focused on his vision, ensuring that the film would resonate with audiences. One remarkable aspect of the production was the casting of a young actor who would go on to become a significant star, adding an unexpected miracle to the project. This blend of struggle and serendipity ultimately shaped the film into a unique cinematic experience that continues to be discussed and appreciated. The film was finally released on February 15, 1965, at the Warner Cinerama Theater in New York City, where it garnered mixed reviews from critics and audiences alike. This ambitious project aimed to depict the life of Jesus Christ in a grand cinematic style, showcasing the significant events and teachings that shaped his legacy. The origins of the movie can be traced back to a U.S. radio series that aired from 1947 to 1957. This series featured episodes that explored various aspects of Jesus' life, providing a foundation for the film's narrative. The transition from radio to film allowed for a more visual and dramatic interpretation of the stories that had been told over the airwaves. The film's production involved a large cast and crew, aiming to capture the essence of the biblical narrative while appealing to a contemporary audience. Despite its mixed reception, the film remains a notable attempt to bring the story of Jesus to the big screen in a way that resonated with viewers of the time. Fulton Arsler adapted the series into a novel in 1949, which sparked interest in Hollywood for a film adaptation. The story, rich in themes of faith and redemption, captured the imagination of many. 20th Century Fox saw potential in this narrative and took the significant step of acquiring the film rights. They made a down payment of $110,000, indicating their commitment to bringing this epic tale to the big screen. However, despite this initial investment and enthusiasm, the project never progressed to pre-production. Various factors, including the complexities of adapting such a monumental story, may have contributed to the halt in development. The film rights remained with 20th Century Fox, but the dream of translating Arsler's vision into a cinematic experience remained unrealized for the time being. The story of the greatest story ever told reflects the challenges and aspirations of filmmakers in the mid-20th century, highlighting the delicate balance between ambition and execution in the world of cinema. George Stevens became aware of the film rights to the novel in 1958, which sparked his interest in creating a cinematic adaptation. To bring his vision to life, he established the Greatest Story Productions. This move was significant as it marked Stevens' commitment to the project, reflecting his desire to tell a powerful story. The film, titled The Greatest Story Ever Told, was ambitious in scope and required substantial financial backing. Fox, recognizing the potential of the project, provided Stevens with a remarkable budget of $10 million. This amount was unprecedented at the time, being twice as much as any previous film had received. The generous budget allowed Stevens to assemble a talented cast and crew, as well as to utilize elaborate sets and special effects that would enhance the storytelling. The film aimed to depict the life of Jesus Christ with grandeur and depth, and the financial support was crucial in achieving this goal. The collaboration between Stevens and Fox set the stage for a film that would strive to be both a visual spectacle and a meaningful narrative. The screenplay for The Greatest Story Ever Told took an extensive 3 years to write, showcasing the dedication and effort of its contributors. Notable figures involved in this process included Ivan Moffat, James Lee Barrett, and the esteemed poet Carl Sandburg. Their collaboration aimed to create a compelling narrative that would resonate with audiences. However, in August 1961, the project faced a significant setback when 20th Century Fox decided to withdraw from the film. This decision stemmed from concerns over financial excesses associated with the production. The withdrawal highlighted the challenges that can arise in the film industry, particularly when a project demands substantial resources. Despite the initial enthusiasm and the creative talent involved, the financial realities ultimately influenced the fate of the film. The complexities of bringing such a grand story to life were evident, and the withdrawal marked a pivotal moment in the film's development. Stevens moved production and distribution to United Artists, where he was promised complete creative control. This shift was significant for the film, allowing for a more artistic vision without the constraints often imposed by larger studios. Swedish actor Max von Sydow was cast as Jesus, marking his American movie debut. His portrayal brought a unique depth to the character, as he infused the role with both humanity and divinity. By Christmas 1960, Hollywood stars began offering to appear in cameo roles without reading the script. This trend highlighted the film's appeal and the star power it attracted. Many well-known actors were eager to be part of such a monumental project, even if it meant taking on smaller roles. The film's ambitious scope and the involvement of prominent figures in the industry contributed to its status as a significant cinematic event. The combination of a strong lead performance and a roster of cameos created a rich tapestry that aimed to tell the story of Jesus in a grand and impactful way. John Wayne was the first to join the cast of The Greatest Story Ever Told, taking on a cameo role as a Roman centurion. His involvement brought significant attention to the film, as Wayne was a major star at the time. Interestingly, his single line in the movie required multiple takes to get just right, showcasing the dedication that went into even the smallest parts of this epic production. The film was notable not just for Wayne's appearance, but also for its impressive ensemble cast, which included other Hollywood legends like Charlton Heston, who played John the Baptist, Telly Savalas, known for his role as Pontius Pilate, and Dorothy McGuire, who portrayed Mary. The star-studded nature of the film added to its grandeur, as it aimed to tell the story of Jesus Christ in a way that resonated with audiences. Each actor brought their own unique flair to their roles, contributing to the film's overall impact and legacy in cinema history. The combination of such talent helped elevate the film's narrative, making it a memorable portrayal of one of the most significant stories ever told. Telly Savalas took a bold step in his career by shaving his head for the part of Pontius Pilate in The Greatest Story Ever Told. This striking change not only helped him embody the character more fully, but it also led him to maintain the shaved look for the rest of his life, becoming a signature aspect of his appearance. His dedication to the role showed a deep commitment to portraying this complex figure in the film, which chronicled the life of Jesus Christ and its profound impact on history. Jamie Farr, well known for his unique charm and talent, was cast as the Apostle Thaddeus. Interestingly, Farr prayed to St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes, in hopes of landing the role. His faith and devotion paid off, allowing him to take part in this grand cinematic retelling. Filming primarily took place across the U.S. Southwest, capturing not just the story's essence but also the breathtaking landscapes of Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and Southern California. These locations provided a visually stunning backdrop that complemented the film's epic nature, making it a memorable cinematic experience for audiences. Filming The Greatest Story Ever Told involved significant challenges, particularly in set construction and budget management. A total of 47 sets were built both on location and in Hollywood studios to bring director George Stevens' vision to life. This ambitious project required meticulous planning and execution to create the various environments depicted in the film. However, the production faced numerous setbacks that complicated the filming process. Weather issues frequently disrupted shooting schedules, causing delays and forcing the crew to adapt to changing conditions. Additionally, the death of actor Joseph Schildkraut added emotional strain to the cast and crew, further complicating the production. As a result of these challenges, the budget for the film expanded dramatically, reaching a staggering $20 million. This made The Greatest Story Ever Told the most expensive film shot in the United States at that time, reflecting the scale and ambition of the project. Despite its ambitious scope and high production values, the film faced significant challenges upon its release. The Greatest Story Ever Told was a commercial failure, struggling to attract audiences despite its star-studded cast and grand narrative. Critics were largely unimpressed, offering mostly negative reviews that highlighted its slow pacing and lack of emotional depth. The film did receive recognition in the form of 5 Academy Award nominations, which indicated some level of appreciation for its technical achievements, but this did little to bolster its box office performance. Interestingly, even though the film did not resonate with audiences or critics, it did not mark the end of the Hollywood Bible epic genre. Subsequent films continued to explore biblical themes, suggesting that the genre still held a place in the cinematic landscape. The Greatest Story Ever Told remains a notable entry in this genre, serving as a reminder of the complexities involved in adapting such monumental stories for the screen. The 1965 movie The Greatest Story Ever Told was received with mixed reviews. Some praised its ambitious scope and the performances of its star-studded cast, while others felt it was too long and lacked emotional depth. Despite this, the film made a significant impact on popular culture, especially in how it portrayed the life of Jesus Christ. It inspired discussions about faith and spirituality, influencing other films and media that explored similar themes. Following its release, there were various adaptations and retellings of biblical stories in film and television. The movie also led to merchandise, including books and soundtracks, which helped to keep its themes alive in public consciousness. Spin-offs and related projects emerged, reflecting the film's lasting influence on storytelling about religious figures. The film's grand visuals and music contributed to its legacy, making it a notable entry in the genre of religious epics. The casting process for The Greatest Story Ever Told was a significant undertaking that involved careful consideration of each actor's suitability for their roles. The filmmakers sought to portray biblical figures with depth and authenticity. For the role of Jesus, Max von Sydow was chosen after a rigorous audition process. His ability to convey both strength and compassion impressed the casting directors. Chemistry tests were crucial, especially for the interactions between Jesus and his disciples. The casting team wanted to ensure that the actors could create believable relationships on screen. Charlton Heston, known for his commanding presence, was cast as John the Baptist, bringing a sense of gravitas to the role. Other notable actors like Dorothy McGuire and Jason Robards were selected for their strong performances in previous films. The casting director worked tirelessly to find actors who not only fit the physical descriptions, but also had the talent to bring these iconic characters to life. The combination of auditions, chemistry tests, and the vision of the filmmakers led to a cast that would leave a lasting impact on audiences. Focusing on the directorial vision behind the 1965 film The Greatest Story Ever Told, director George Stevens aimed to create a grand and reverent portrayal of the life of Jesus Christ. His approach was marked by a deep respect for the source material, drawing inspiration from biblical texts and historical context. Stevens sought to present the story with a sense of authenticity, using elaborate sets and a large cast to depict the scale of the events. His creative influences included classic epics and a desire to convey a spiritual message that resonated with audiences. Stevens employed a meticulous style, emphasizing visual storytelling through sweeping cinematography and careful framing. He collaborated closely with the cast, which included notable actors like Max von Sydow and Dorothy McGuire, encouraging them to explore their characters' emotional depths. The director's attention to detail extended to the crew, where he fostered an environment of creativity and collaboration. This collective effort aimed to bring the biblical narrative to life in a way that was both visually stunning and spiritually uplifting, making the film a significant cinematic endeavor. Filming The Greatest Story Ever Told in 1965 was a monumental task that required careful planning and creativity. The set design aimed to recreate the ancient world with authenticity, using elaborate backdrops and detailed props. Locations included the stunning landscapes of Utah, which provided a natural setting that resembled the Holy Land. Logistical challenges arose from the sheer scale of the production, including coordinating large crowds for the scenes depicting biblical events. The filmmakers faced difficulties in managing the weather and ensuring that the vast number of extras were in place at the right time. Innovative techniques were employed, such as using large-scale sets and practical effects to create realistic scenes. The production team also utilized advanced camera equipment for the time, allowing for sweeping shots that captured the grandeur of the story. This combination of artistry and technology helped bring the biblical narrative to life in a way that resonated with audiences. The score and soundtrack of The Greatest Story Ever Told play a vital role in enhancing the film's narrative and emotional depth. Composed by the talented Alfred Newman, the music captures the essence of the story, which revolves around the life of Jesus Christ. Newman's orchestration blends classical elements with a spiritual tone, creating a soundscape that resonates with the film's themes of hope, sacrifice, and redemption. The use of choir and orchestral arrangements elevates key moments, allowing the audience to feel the weight of the story's emotional highs and lows. Musicians involved in the project contributed their skills to bring Newman's vision to life, ensuring that each piece of music aligns perfectly with the visuals. The score not only supports the dialogue but also serves as a powerful narrative tool, guiding viewers through the film's journey. The collaboration between Newman and the musicians resulted in a timeless soundtrack that continues to evoke strong feelings, making the film an unforgettable experience. The film features several iconic scenes that resonate deeply with audiences. One notable moment is the baptism of Jesus, directed with a sense of reverence and grandeur. The cinematography captures the serene beauty of the river, while the performances convey a profound spiritual awakening. The use of natural light enhances the emotional weight of the scene, making it feel both intimate and monumental. Actors like Max von Sydow, who portrayed Jesus, brought a quiet strength to the role, allowing viewers to connect with the character on a personal level. Another powerful scene is the Sermon on the Mount, where the direction emphasizes the vastness of the crowd and the significance of the message. The camera work draws the audience into the moment, making them feel as if they are part of the gathering. The filmmakers aim to create a sense of community and shared experience, which is evident in the way the scene unfolds. The crucifixion scene stands out for its emotional impact. The stark visuals and haunting score evoke a deep sense of loss and reflection. The performances are raw and heartfelt, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Commentary from the filmmakers highlights their intention to portray these events with authenticity and respect, aiming to inspire and provoke thought. Overall, these moments are crafted with care, ensuring that they resonate with audiences, inviting them to reflect on the themes of faith, sacrifice, and redemption. The film had a significant cultural and social impact when it was released in 1965. It presented the life of Jesus Christ in a grand and epic manner, which resonated deeply with audiences who were seeking spiritual meaning during a time of social upheaval. The film's portrayal of biblical events sparked discussions about faith, morality, and the human experience. Many viewers found comfort and inspiration in its themes of love, sacrifice, and redemption. The film also influenced pop culture, as it introduced a new way of depicting religious stories in cinema, paving the way for future adaptations. Its star-studded cast and lavish production values drew attention, making it a topic of conversation in both religious and secular circles. The film's music and visuals left a lasting impression, contributing to the way religious narratives were presented in media. As a result, it became a reference point for discussions about spirituality and the role of religion in modern society. The critical reception of the 1965 film The Greatest Story Ever Told was mixed, with some praising its ambitious scope and others criticizing its pacing and length. Notable reviews highlighted the film's impressive cinematography and the performances of its star-studded cast, which included Max von Sydow as Jesus, Charlton Heston, and John Wayne in a cameo role. Critics from major publications expressed admiration for the film's visual grandeur, but noted that it sometimes felt more like a series of vignettes than a cohesive narrative. Audience reactions varied, with many viewers appreciating the film's religious themes and epic storytelling, while others found it lacking in emotional depth. The film received 5 Academy Award nominations, including Best Cinematography and Best Art Direction, which underscored its technical achievements. These accolades reflected the hard work and dedication of the cast and crew, highlighting their efforts to bring a significant biblical story to the big screen. The recognition also contributed to the film's legacy, ensuring that it remained a topic of discussion in cinematic history. During the making of The Greatest Story Ever Told, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments. One notable anecdote involves the actor Max von Sydow, who played Jesus. He often spoke about the deep emotional connection he felt while portraying such a significant figure. He would spend hours in prayer and reflection to prepare for his scenes, believing it was essential to honor the character authentically. Additionally, the film's director, George Stevens, was known for his meticulous attention to detail. He insisted on shooting many scenes at sunrise to capture the perfect light, which sometimes meant long hours for the crew. The crew often joked about the early call times, but they admired Stevens' dedication to achieving the best visuals. The film also featured a large cast, including Charlton Heston and Dorothy McGuire, who shared stories of camaraderie during breaks. They would gather around the set, sharing laughter and personal stories, creating a warm atmosphere despite the film's serious subject matter. Behind the scenes, the production faced challenges, such as weather delays and logistical issues. But the team remained resilient. They often found creative solutions, showcasing their teamwork and commitment to the project. These experiences not only shaped the film, but also forged lasting friendships among the cast and crew, making the production a memorable journey for everyone involved. The film from 1965, known for its grand storytelling and epic scale, has left a significant mark on cinema. Its portrayal of the life of Jesus Christ was ambitious, featuring a large ensemble cast and stunning visuals that aimed to capture the essence of biblical narratives. This film set a standard for future religious epics, influencing how stories of faith were depicted on screen. The use of sweeping cinematography and a powerful score became a template for filmmakers looking to create similar works. Many subsequent films about religious themes drew inspiration from its style and approach, aiming to evoke the same emotional depth. The Greatest Story Ever Told also sparked discussions about the representation of spirituality in film, encouraging filmmakers to explore complex narratives around faith and morality. Its legacy continues to resonate, reminding audiences of the power of storytelling and exploring profound themes. Sharing your experiences and memories related to the 1965 film The Greatest Story Ever Told can be a powerful way to connect with others. Many viewers recall how the film's grand storytelling and stunning visuals left a lasting impression on them. The portrayal of biblical events and characters may have shaped their understanding of faith and history. Some might remember watching it with family, creating a sense of nostalgia that ties them to those moments. Others may have been inspired by the film's artistic direction and performances, influencing their appreciation for cinema as a whole. Engaging with this film can spark discussions about its themes and how they resonate in today's world. We invite you to share your thoughts and stories about how The Greatest Story Ever Told impacted you personally. Your insights can enrich our community and inspire others. If you enjoyed this exploration, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more cinematic discussions. Your participation helps keep the conversation alive